some of the people who came here as your representatives, those who have not come here even more so, they need to know what you think about what's happening. We need to know what they think about what's happening. We need to know what are they doing for human rights. What are they doing for human rights? And that can only happen if you go and see them. Join them in their surgeries. Send emails. We spoke about the BBC. Please write to the BBC, email the BBC. These are the things which make, slowly but gradually, they actually change society. So please, may I ask a commitment from everyone, me first, that we will take these steps. So, again, I'd like to introduce my sister who has traveled all the way from Aberdeen, Sister Yasmin Mahdi. She is an Egyptian and she has family back in Egypt. Sister Yasmin Mahdi.
MashaAllah! الله أكبر! ولا بنخاف ولا بنطاطي. ولا بنخاف ولا بنطاطي. احنا كرهنا الصوت الواطي. احنا كرهنا الصوت الواطي. ولا بنخاف ولا بنطاطي. ولا بنخاف ولا بنطاطي. احنا كرهنا الصوت الواطي. احنا كرهنا الصوت الواطي. يأتي الواحد يأتي المية. يأتي الواحد يأتي المية. احنا خلاص دقنا الحرية. احنا خلاص دقنا الحرية. يأتي الواحد يأتي المية. يأتي الواحد يأتي المية. احنا خلاص حرية. احنا خلاص حرية. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, friends. Thank you for coming today to show your support. Thank you to all of you. I know we're getting a little bit wet with water, but in Egypt people are getting wet with the blood of their brothers now. So thank you for coming. We appreciate it. My name is Yasmin Mahdi. I came here today from Aberdeen, where I've lived for the past 10 years. I'm a proud Aberdonian, I'm a proud British person, and I'm a proud Egyptian, and I'm a proud Muslim. But today I'm here as a human being. I'm here as a human who is condemning the massacres that are happening in Egypt, as all of us are. That is what I'm here as, a human being, someone with a conscience. I'm not here to push any particular political ideology. I'm not here as a Brotherhood member or anything like that. I'm here to condemn, as well as the massacres being committed by the Egyptian military and the police, I'm here to condemn the Egyptian media, who have pitched ordinary Egyptians against each other and are blasting out lie after lie after lie, hypocrisy after hypocrisy after hypocrisy. Ordinary Egyptians are being blinded to the truth. Whenever I try to spread any word of truth about what's happening in my country, I am being told that I'm a traitor, I'm being told that I am untruthful, that I'm trying to ruin my own country, that I have blood on my hands. Somebody who has never hurt anyone with a, well, I like to think that I've never hurt anyone. I'm being accused of being a militant, just for speaking a word of truth. This is where we have got to now in Egypt. So this is a real tragedy. There are two tragedies here. There are the thousands of people who are being killed and who are being injured. And the number of deaths is being lied about. Nobody knows the true number of dead. And the other tragedy is the fact that people are being pitched against each other. And people are standing by and saying that this is okay, and this is not a problem. And all these people dying, oh, they're terrorists. No, they are not terrorists, let me tell you that. My brother-in-law is here, my husband's brother. He was in Rabas, and he can tell you, if he wants to tell you, he can come and tell you in Arabic, and I'll translate happily, but he will tell you that the people in Rabas were ordinary Egyptians fighting for their freedom, fighting for democracy. They were families, they were babies, mothers, they were making cakes for Eid, they were singing. They didn't have weapons. These were ordinary Egyptian people. I know people who have died in the tragedies. Everyone in my family knows people who have died in the tragedies. Ordinary people. The youth of Egypt, the hope of Egypt are dying on the streets right now. They're sacrificing themselves for their vision and for their ideal, which is democracy, freedom of speech, human rights, things that we take for granted here in Britain. These are things that people are dying for. We're not part of that struggle here. We're not on the streets, but the least we can do is spread the word, guys. Whenever you hear a word of truth, spread it, share it, write to your newspapers, have these kind of demonstrations, say everything you can to spread what's happening. When I came here today, there were a lot of faces that I knew before, because this is not the first time that I've been to a demonstration. I have demonstrated for Iraq, for Syria, for Palestine, on numerous occasions. This is not about Egypt, this is about a principle. This is about people being repressed. This is about democracy, being completely killed. Where's the Egyptian revolution now? I was one of the people whose heart was with the Egyptian revolution. I wasn't physically in Egypt, but I was watching every single thing that happened. I watched as Egyptians cleaned the streets after themselves after the revolution. They were full of hope, they were full of optimism, they were full of pride, they were building something. Look at the streets of Egypt now. They're covered in people's blood, the blood of innocent protesters. This is what Egypt has turned into. The irony is, the military is trying to convince us that this is the revolution, that this is the revolution being, taken to its logical end. No, it's not the revolution. We've taken Egypt back by hundreds of years. Hundreds of years we've gone back now. Does anybody realize how terrible this is? Well, we all do here, but not everybody realizes this. This is a real, real tragedy for Egypt and for the Middle East and for the world. This is terrible. It's heartbreaking. And I want everyone to know that this is the reality. This is, to call it what it is, a military coup, the military coming back into power and speaking the language they know best, which is killing, brutal killing, indiscriminate killing. Women, children, anyone with a beard, who cares? They're all terrorists, let's just kill them. Let's be honest about the word terrorist. When's the last time we heard war on terrorism being used to massacre a whole nation? It was George Bush, war on terror, we need to kill the terrorists. That's the last time we heard it, and we're hearing it again. The Egyptian media is saying that this is a war on terror. It is not a war on terror. This is a war on a whole entire nation now. I want people to realize the gravity and the seriousness of the situation. Thank you for coming today. Morsi is elected. Sisi is rejected. Morsi is rejected. Morsi is elected. Sisi 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 is rejected. From the Nile to the sea, Egypt will be free. From the Nile to the sea, Egypt will be free. From the Nile to the sea, Egypt will be free. From the Nile to the sea, Egypt will be free. From the Nile to the sea, Egypt will be free. From the Nile to the sea, Egypt will be free. Thank you, everybody.